Hey guys, it is Saturday, November 19th. I just got back from my weekly meeting, and this week I lost 3.6, which I am super excited about. I actually hit my 10%. Yay! Um, which I don't know why, but I thought I was still like 6 or 7 pounds away from hitting my 10%. In my head, my math wasn't calculating right. So when she said 10%, I was like, are you sure? That really don't think I'm that close. But anyway, so that was an awesome surprise. Very happy about that. But my weight loss this week really wasn't too surprising to me because I came down with a stomach bug on Wednesday. And actually, on my scale, I was down 4 or 5 pounds for this week. Over the last couple of days, I've gained a little bit back, which not surprising, but still down quite a bit. Sunday, I ate more. I dipped. Actually, I used up all my weeklies and ended up going into the negative. But the rest of the week, I was fine. And on Wednesday, obviously, I was below my points because I could eat very little, let's just say. So I'm really happy with this week. I'm just hoping that I don't gain much more back and I can just keep going on this trend. Um, I don't, I don't know what I expect for this week yet. Um, at the meeting today, we talked about how we're going to deal with Thanksgiving since it's coming up on Thursday. And in the meeting today, which it's funny because all week long I'll see other people on Instagram or YouTube or whatever that have already had their meetings for the week. And so by the time I go on Saturday, that's the last day for the week. So anybody who's gone, earlier this week has already gone through what I'm now learning about today in our meeting. But so they talked about, what we're gonna eat on Thanksgiving. Are we tracking? Are we not? Are we just kind of giving it a day to not have to think about things or, whatnot? And I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna not think about it. That's not my way of life anymore, and I'm gonna track everything. So I'm just not sure if I'm gonna pre-plan everything. We're gonna be going to a friend's house. Originally, I thought we were gonna be home and I was gonna cook everything, but now we're going to a friend. So I don't know what they're planning on having. And so that makes it a little harder to pre-plan. I might ask, what their menu is looking like before we get there. But I don't know. I kind of think I might just, kind of pile on the turkey because I love turkey anyway. And then maybe just make smaller portions of some other things. I may not need to eat everything. I don't know. So we'll see. But I'm not really worried about it. It's funny. The month of October, I felt like I wasn't doing the plan correctly. Like I was getting off track. And I would dip past my weekly, so I would use all my weeklies and then I'd have negatives and whatever. And I just felt like I wasn't doing the plan. And then last week, it just kind of, I thought about it differently. And my thing is, this is my new lifestyle. And so I'm not going to look at it like I'm getting off track or whatever. If I'm still tracking everything, regardless of what my points values say at the end of the week, and I'm still losing, then I'm doing the plan. If at some point I'm eating too much and not losing, then I'm going to have to retweak it. But at the moment, I feel like as long as I'm losing and, I don't know, I guess I feel like this is my plan then. So I do plan to track everything regardless of how much I eat. And I did think about the other, like, over the course of the last 11 weeks, there have been less than a handful of times where I have noticed that I feel stuffed, like to the point of, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have eaten that. I feel sick to my stomach now. I mean, and I even think even that it's probably only been like twice, maybe. Uh, I don't like that feeling. And I don't want to be miserable on Thanksgiving because I decided to stuff myself with food that honestly I can make anytime I want to. So, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, I, I, I don't, we'll see. I mean, I could get there on Thursday and see all this food and decide, oh my gosh, I want all of this. The difference is, even if I get off track, so to speak, on Thursday, um, which I need to learn to not call it getting off track because as long as I track it, then it's part of, you know, but as long as I get back on Friday and try to stay within my points, then I feel like I've won. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to tackle that yet. But I'm feeling pretty good about my journey. I have to admit, like, I am only, well, according to Weight Watchers, I am 8.1 pounds away from my first major goal, which is to get into Wonderland. So, obviously, if you can do the math, that means I weigh 208 pounds. So, and I started this journey at 272 pounds, 272.2, if we're going to be exact, on my scale. And here I am. This morning on my scale, I was 206.8. So, I mean, I can't. I'm so proud of where I'm at now and that I got here from where I was. I felt so defeated at 272 pounds. First of all, I'm creeping up into 300 and at 5'1", at 5'1", I should weigh, I guess the range for Weight Watchers is, I think, and this sounds like a big range, so I might be wrong, but I think it's like 108 to 132 pounds, somewhere in there. My goal right now is to get to 130 pounds. So, when you're 5'1", I mean, 300 pounds should not even be something that you're close to. If you're 5'9", 5'10", then that doesn't seem so bad. But, that's a lot of weight for someone who's on a 5'1" frame. So, I am just finally feeling like I'm about halfway there. I just realized the other day I was looking at numbers, and when I reached the 199.9 goal, that will be my halfway mark. So from, 270 pounds there, it's 72 pounds or whatever that I've lost at that point. My goal is another 70 pounds. So that's my halfway mark, but it just feels a little bit more doable this time. And all I can say is it's mental. I don't know what the difference is this time, but this is the longest I've ever done Weight Watchers. And I have never gotten, my charm. So obviously I've never gone even more. I haven't done Weight Watchers for more than 4 weeks ever because I've never gotten my keychain, let alone my 5%, now my 10%. My next charm I think is 25. I mean, seriously, these are, I don't know. So that little bling, I have to admit, like, it's exciting. And like, it makes me want to continue. I want to see these charms add up. And I don't know, like it's become a routine for me now. Like going on Saturday mornings to my meetings, and you start building relationships with these people, and people have found me on Connect, like, hey, I'm from your meeting, and it's just, I don't know, it's such a incredible journey. I'm so excited to be here and to be doing this and to see what my future holds for me. And so I'm feeling incredible this week. So I don't think I have anything more to really talk about, but I just I just wish everyone could feel this feeling, and I think that anybody who has gotten this far into their journey feels this way. And you know, I know how hard it is to start to do that first weigh in and make it through, and then make it to 2 and 3 and week 4, and every week it gets a little easier. It doesn't mean that it's easy, and every day can be a struggle, but every time that you defeat that demon, and overcome that binge and whatever, I mean, it just makes you that much stronger. And I mean, last week I didn't gain or lose anything, and then this week I lost 3.6. The week before that I lost 3 pounds. I mean, your week is not going to be the same every week. And you're going to have ups and downs. Even if you're 100% on plan, you're going to have ups and downs. Next week I could be up something. And quite frankly, I could be. I have my period, Thanksgiving. I mean, it's not looking too good for me right now for my weigh-in next week. But honestly, mentally, I'm okay with that. I think if I maintain next week, I will be happy and just keep going. But I will tell you, my goal was to hit 199 by Christmas, and whether I hit it or not, I will be close enough, and that's okay with me. And I actually feel like it could be doable now. We have, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks left until Christmas. I could pull that out. So I'm feeling pretty good. So anyway, I hope you guys all have a good week. Have a great Thanksgiving, because I probably won't talk to you before then. And take care. Bye.